Welcome to High School Study Abroad's True or False video. In this video, we'll go over some common assumptions about the programs, Flex Abroad, Yes Abroad, and NSLI-Y, and whether or not those assumptions are true or false.
1.
My child wants to learn more about this program as they prepare to fill out the application. I should call program staff to find out more. False. One of the first indicators your child is ready for an overseas experience is that they are the ones to seek out more information and reach out. They should be the one to lead the application process, since they will be the one to participate in the program. If your child is not ready to email or call program staff on their own, they may not be ready for this type of experience away from home.
2.
As a caregiver, I want to better understand safety and security protocols before my child applies for the study abroad program. I should inquire with program staff about this. True, parents and caregivers are still welcome to inquire with program staff about safety and security by email or phone. We also strongly encourage parents and caregivers to review the terms and conditions thoroughly and discuss the rules and responsibilities of the participant with their child. Each host location will likely have additional guidance, and this information is provided if the applicant is selected.
3.
We are experiencing technical issues with the student application. The parent or caregiver should call program staff immediately. False. The application should be primarily the student's work. Your child should be the one emailing program staff about any technical issues, including screenshots. They will receive a response within 2 business days.
4.
For the academic year programs, my child or I can work with program staff to identify and select the classes my child will take so as to continue their current academic track overseas. False. For Yes Abroad and Flex Abroad, where participants attend regular high school in their host country, they may or may not be able to choose their classes. In situations where the host high schools do allow students to choose their classes, their options will be limited and in most cases will not align with your child's American high school. For NSLI-Y, the program determines the academic coursework and there may be limited options in choosing electives, if offered. Please keep the program's goals in mind. The program's ability to facilitate individual requirements is limited by many factors, and we strongly recommend being flexible and open-minded and considering options like summer school or taking additional courses upon your return from the program.
5.
My child must have a passport at the time of application. False. Passports are not required to apply, but we strongly encourage candidates to apply for one by mid-January at the absolute latest if they do not have one or if their passport will expire soon.
6.
We would really like our child to be hosted by friends or family that we have in the host country. Can we give those specifics in the application? False. NSLI-Y, Flex Abroad, and Yes Abroad will not place participants with their friends or family. Remember, every family is unique, just like those in the US, and flexibility is key to a successful host family experience.
7.
My child must provide vaccine records when they apply. False. Vaccine and medical records are not required to apply, but are collected during the semi-finalist stage and will be required if selected as a finalist at the latest. Remember, there may be vaccine requirements to go to certain host countries or communities, and the programs require participants to have up-to-date COVID-19 vaccines. Religious and medical exemptions will be considered if the applicant is required as a finalist. We encourage families to review CDC guidance on recommended vaccines and the terms and conditions.
8.
We have concerns about our child's mental health care on program. Should we still support them in the application process? Unsure. NSLI-Y, Yes Abroad, and Flex Abroad have a long history of supporting students with disabilities on program. However, Mental health resources are limited on these programs and are often quite different compared to what we may be used to in the United States. Additionally, study abroad often exacerbates symptoms. Lastly, if your child takes medication, it's important to consider that some mental health medications are not legal or are highly controlled in program host countries, and it may not be feasible for your child to take their prescribed medication. Parents and applicants should carefully consider what challenges these programs entail. Living in a new environment, attending a school with different cultural norms in the U.S., and making new friends and support system. Escaping current circumstances through study abroad is also likely to be problematic for the student. Parents and caregivers should carefully consider if their child is ready for this independent experience and if this is the right time.
Thanks for watching. If you have additional questions after watching this video, please contact us at highschoolstudyabroad@americancouncils.org.